The Eastern Cape is the meeting place of Mediterranean and subtropical climates. It's a unique area where savanna, grassland, and fynbos biomes converge. The rolling hills and wide plains of the Shamwari Game Reserve are home to the Big Five, as well as a multitude of other species, which all form part of a self-maintaining ecosystem. There is much to see in this landscape, from the largest to the smallest creatures. It's a place where landscapes are brushed in gold and where silver streams split valleys apart. 50/50 is here to find a specific animal, a creature that practices its crafts after dark, a scavenger that only awakes once the sun has fallen asleep. The brown hyena. Researcher Konrad Muller is looking for a specific female brown hyena. Like crows and jackal, they are scavengers. They depend on other predators to take down prey so that they might enjoy the leftovers. Brown hyena here easily covers 16,000 hectares in one evening in search of food, so it's not easy to find them. Where there are lions, there may be a carcass, and scavengers patiently waiting their turn. Brown hyenas have excellent hearing. The death cries of a lion's prey attract them to their area.
As die leeu's nog op die karkas is, sal hulle heel moontlik eers wag tot die leeu's weg is. Bruin hyenas is nie regtig een van daai diere wat sal kompeteer by die karkas met die leeu's nie. Ja, so eerder wag tot die leeu's gee pad en dan sal hulle inkom en dit vat. Ja.
The female Conrad is looking for is definitely in the neighborhood. Her GPS collar confirms this. She is one of 4 collared brown hyenas and part of Conrad's study. Because all previous studies on brown hyena were conducted in semi-desert regions, no ecological information exists for animals in these unique Eastern Cape habitats. Conrad wants to investigate specifically how large their ranges are at Shamwari, how many occur on the reserve, and what their local food preferences are. Brown hyena are some of the most difficult animals to study. They are primarily active at night and very shy. They also lie up underground, so without the help of technology, his research here would not have been possible. Conrad calls for backup. 2 trackers are better than 1, and the GPS signal is directing them into the thickets.
Oepsie, diep gat. Okay. Alright, allemaal nog hier. Jy weet, daai mense wat aardvarke bestudeer, hulle sal natuurlik vir jou kan sê dat aardvarke maak redelike diep gate. As jy in home ry, ja, jy gaan dit weet.
Hyena research definitely demands a sense of humor.
Wat is daai? Ja, het iets nou beweeg daar. Nee, okay, false alarm. False alarm. Jy sien sy loop nie teen.
Is amper meer hier voor, né?
Wat is dit?
Is this another false alarm? Or could this be the hyena they are looking for?
Ja, dit is die hyena. Lees hy, hè? Yes. Hy sê dit ons laat werk, hè? Ongelooflik.
But Conrad's luck seems short-lived. The female is covered in wounds.
Ek ken my klere. Sien, dit kan nou moontlik die leeu's wees. Die leeu's was nou die laaste 2 dae in hierdie area gewees, so dis heel moontlik dat die leeu's raak geloop het. Maar bruin hyenas, hoe hulle ook met mekaar daai hiërargie bevestig, is dat hulle mekaar in die nek gryp en hulle byt mekaar hier so aan die skof. in die nek. En as hulle mekaar rondtrek en mekaar ook in die gesig byt, maar ek dink is heel moontlik 'n leeu.
One of the reasons brown hyena are so adaptable is their survival spirit. Fortunately, these seem to be only flesh wounds, so she should hopefully recover soon. Nevertheless, Conrad will keep an eye on her.
Ja, was nie ideaal nie, sy is nou beseer, maar weer eens, dit is deel van wat met hulle gebeur. Maar ja, sy het ons die geleentheid gegee om rustig te sit by haar en ons kon haar nou vir so lank dopgehou het. Ja, definitief suksesvol.
It's a new day, and Conrad wants to collar another hyena. For optimal results, he needs to gather as much data as possible, and that means a larger group of hyena to monitor. But first, he pays a visit to the den he originally found because of a GPS collar signal. It's a densely wooded area, so Andrew comes along to provide an extra set of eyes. The den is in a rock crevice and provides the clan ideal protection against prowling predators like lion. And it's also here that Conrad collects unidentified bones to learn more about the brown hyena's food preferences. Brown hyena move around on their own, and the food they find is carried off to the den and remains become scattered in the area. But even better for the scientists than the bones are the fecal samples crammed with hair and other undigested materials.
So hierdie is basies die hoofingang. Dis waar ek meeste van my foto's skryf van die kleintjies en die volwassenes.
But what made Conrad decide to specifically research these animals?
Vir bruin hyenas vir my is net die feit dat dit so aanpasbaar is. En die ja, soos ek sê die een wat altyd die baddie is, ja.
Hyena, and especially juveniles, stay inside their den during the day. And after carefully scouting the vicinity, Conrad decides to have a peep inside. No one really knows what happens in the internal darkness of a hyena den.
Hy maak bietjie oop, hy maak soos 'n kamer hier binne. So na hierdie vernouing word hy groter en dan het hy 'n paar vernouings daar agter, so ons kan met sekerheid sê hy gaan seker nog 'n hele paar ander kamers daar agter hê.
One of Conrad's collars entered here, but never surfaced again.
Yes, dit is baie diep, hè? Dis een van die wyfies wat ek gekollar het. En so 'n week nadat ons al gekollar het, het die sein net weggeraak en ons het hier na toe gekom. En die sein lyk, wel, nie lyk nie, dit is definitief in die gat. En as jy nou kyk na die sein, is dit ten minste op sy sterkste punt omtrent so 15-20 meter van hierdie ingang af op teen die helling. Weet so hierdie gat moet redelik diep wees.
But he once again returns home without the collar. It's late afternoon and time to prepare the cage trap. To catch a brown hyena, one needs, well, bait. For over a week, Conrad has put out carrion to lure hyenas to the trap.
Kyk wat se foto's is hier. Okay. Die baas is 'n hyena en hy's nie een met die collar op nie. Ja, is baie nice, ja. So ons het daarom aksie hierso. So ons staan 'n goeie kans om vanaand iets te kry.
But tonight, the bait trail leads to the back of the cage.
Jy moet kry dat die hyena heel agterin kom en hy moet so 'n bietjie sukkel om die vleis uit te kry, want as hy dit te maklik vat, is daar 'n groot kans dat hy die voetplaat gaan mistrap en dan kom hy weg met 'n stuk vleis en dan het jy niks vir jou harde werk nie. Hopelijk sal hy op hy voetplaat trap. Vir my, die sardines hoekom ek dit gebruik is maar net as 'n lokaas of 'n tipe reuk wat 'n mens kry. So dis ideaal net om hulle aandag hier by die hok te hou. En nou hoop ons vang iets vanaand.
Another trait required for this research is patience. Conrad now has to wait until the trap signal alerts him that they have a captive.